Now, as you may or may not be aware, 1Staff back office, 1Staff front office, and Business Central all share a common automation backbone, which is the Power Automate platform. And there are hooks everywhere in order to create new automations. And there are a lot of out-of-the-box templates that allow you to quickly deploy a new one. Low code, no code. And you can see if I go to any specific card within the system, I got this automate button. And from here, I can actually create a new approval flow. I could create a new automated flow. An automated flow is where something happens on the record and an automated trigger will actually key off the transaction. And I can also create an action-based flow. An action-based flow is where I effectively can run it from here by just dropping down and picking the actual flow itself. And I've created one of those. I created it using a template. I literally spent probably about 30 seconds just actually putting in the parameters and deploying the standard template. And it's to create an email summary about open invoices. And it's just dropped in here automatically. And remember, these are all very configurable. I can make that as sophisticated as I want. Here I'm just going to run this standard one that I set up. If I run that, then we're going to see a sidebar pop up, and it's going to ask me for some parameters. So first of all, it's just telling me this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send an email listing the open invoices for the selected customer for a specified number of dates. So I can put a little note in here, mark this email as important, and I'm going to say I want to go back, say 50 days. I'm going to run this flow, and I'm done. Effectively, that process has happened, and I've just received an email. There's the email that I just sent off. There's actually only one invoice outstanding in that particular period for this example account. Again, that's an out-of-the-box workflow. I go in to manage my flows. I go into Power Automate, and this is where I can create new processes. It's even got its own co-pilot to help me build flows with generative AI. And here I can access a variety of different templates and connections. So for instance, if I wanted to search on Business Central templates, there's any number. So here they're interacting with all sorts of systems, both Microsoft in terms of Outlook and Teams, but also Gmail and connectors to a variety of different sources. And these are out of the box, almost ready to go. Put in a few parameters just like I did, and you can deploy a standard template, but you can also build on these, and they can be very, very sophisticated. And I've got a whole sample of different flows here. This is the one I just created. Create the summary email about open invoices in Dynamics 365. But you can see here I've got notification around an assignment ending. I've got the creation of a new commercial agreement. I've got a job order margin threshold alert. I'm creating a task in a recruiter's queue. So you can create any number of different automations, and they could be kicked off either via a trigger in the data or a process, or they could be actually launched manually, just as I showed you. So that's very powerful capability. There's much more to this platform than just that, including an AI hub, process mining, but that's for another day. Thank you.